Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to Monday Now, where truth still has breath, where justice is not a memory but a mission, and where we don't bow to power, we rise to meet it. I'm your host, E.D. Mondene, and today we are not whispering, we are wailing. We're not analyzing policy. We're calling a nation to repentance because the death of DEI was not a defeat, it was a revelation. And in Portland, Oregon, the veil has been torn. The decision in Portland was made to, well, let me start here. On July 31st, Portland Mayor Kenneth Wilson signed an executive order to roll back portions of the city's diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. And I don't believe it was because he lost belief in equity, but because the federal government forced his hand. To keep receiving over $300 million in federal funding, Portland, Oregon, had to gut its own justice commitments, not just pause them, rewrite them, strip them, dilute them. This decision was framed as compliance with anti-discrimination law, but what it really meant was this: bend the knee to Washington's whitewashed vision or lose the resources your city needs to survive. Cut and dry. And I want to be clear. Mayor Wilson did not betray the people. He exposed the game. He did what a leader does when he has no good options. He told the truth with his signature. And the truth is this: we, my brothers and sisters, are living under a government that is blackmailing cities into abandoning justice. This isn't just Portland's crisis. This is America's crossroads, y'all. The smoke and the stench of the project they call 2025. This kind of coercion is no accident. Behind all of this is this Project 2025 nonsense, that radical right-wing blueprint that seeks to erase civil rights laws, eliminate DEI from every federal agency, crush LGBTQIA plus protections, reinstall Christian nationalism, oh my Jesus, and consolidate power under an authoritarian executive. I'm not just speculating. This isn't something that I'm just, this is written, published, and backed by the very people whispering into the ears of the next president. So what's happening in Portland? It's a test run. A city known for its progressive ideas just got backed into a corner. Raccoon. And if that can happen right here in Portland, it will happen everywhere. The White House didn't need tanks. They used grants. They didn't storm City Hall. They weaponized language. They didn't fire a shot. They threatened the poor. But here's the plot twist. Now, this is where our gift comes in. Stay with me now. What they thought was a chokehold, I believe that God is turning into a calling. And what they meant as a rollback, we will make a rebirth. Because the truth is, DEI as it stood was already running on fumes. It had become a tool of compliance, not a transformation, a box to check, a shield for corporations, a training module no one remembered. It gave us visibility, but not value. It gave us seats at the table, but no say over the menu. And now that they've taken it from us, we finally know what must be built. Power. We need something not owned by the government, not bought by grants, and not silenced by fears. That is something that makes up an unsettling force. From DEI to dignity. What do we have to do to get there? What do we do now? Well, number one, we reframe the narrative. This isn't the death of equity, it's the end of its captivity. We're free to reimagine justice beyond slogans and safe language. And something else that we got to do, I would crown this number two. We hold our local leaders accountable, but not alone. We walk with Mayor Wilson, but we demand boldness from every city leader and every nonprofit board and school district and corporate partner. And the number three thing is that we've got to invest in our own fund. Black-led, brown-led, queer-led, community-rooted justice efforts have got to be our mantra. And we've got to stop waiting for federal trickle-downs. And if I were to put a number four there, we would disrupt respectively and righteously. We demand public forums. We demand disparity studies. We show up at council meetings. We raise holy hell with holy love. Because if they want to dismantle justice, they will have to answer to a force that they didn't expect. A force not built on grants or permission, a force born of pain and fueled by purpose. That force is us, the prophetic fire. Let them say we rose up not as victims of bureaucracy, but as prophets in the wilderness. Let them say that Portland didn't fold, it forged. It forged ahead and made something new. Let them say that when the language of diversity died, we spoke the language of truth. That when the doors of inclusion closed, we built a cathedral of justice with our hands. Let them say an unsettling force was born in fire, under pressure, without apology and without fear. This is not the end. This is the change. This is Mondays Now.